Hello, welcome to Ghoulish Rants. Things that annoy me that hardly anybody talks about. Today we're going to be talking about roster balance in crossover games. This means that the franchise representation is unbalanced. Let's start off with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There are 8 Mario characters and 8 Pokemon characters. That is if you count Donkey Kong series and Yoshi series separate. However, I like to count all the Pokemon trainers' choices as separate. So in a way, Pokemon has the most because Charizard, Squirtle, and Ivysaur are different. And not to mention, Peach and Daisy are echoes, and there's hardly any difference, if none at all, between those two. And then what about Legend of Zelda? That only has 6. They could technically count Toon Link and Young Link together, so it's like 5. I don't know why Young Link and Toon Link aren't echo fighters of each other, despite having the exact same moveset. The only thing difference is the stats and the taunts, and that's it. They could easily be echo fighters, but they're not, so yeah, in a way that Legend of Zelda only has 5 characters. Where is a Zelda representation? And then there's Fire Emblem, you know how many that has. But in a way, since I'm counting echoes together, then Marth and Lucina count as one. But Chrom has enough differences to count as his own. But since he's a echo, then it has 6. But I don't know why Fire Emblem has 8 in anyway, if you count echoes separately. Whatever. Must be popular overseas. I went now. Oh, but there's more to Smash other than that. Have you realized that Sonic is alone? It's just Sonic. He gets 2 assist trophies though, with Shadow and Knuckles. People are thinking that Shadow is going to be playable this time. I am in Ultimate, but nope. But hey, look at Simon. Simon Belmont has an Echo Fighter, a Richter. Wow, Sonic's all alone. No one here besides him, so he got to have assist trophies. Yeah, that's kind of sad. And then there's Kirby that only has 3, despite people wanting Bandanity, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's kind of sad. Like, yes, I know he puts all his heart and effort into it, but it's missing in franchise representation. I hate to admit it, but PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale did a better job. Where each franchise only had 1 representation. Except Cole and Evil Cole. And then there was the DLC of Zeus for God of War. So God of War and Infamous ended up with having 2 reps. But other than that, everyone only had 1. That's fine. It's even. Like, yes, it was missing characters. There's like a lot of characters, but at least the franchise representation was balanced. You know what I mean? Next up, let's talk about Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I do not have Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, so I'm just going to talk about Ultimate vs. Marvel Capcom 3. And boy, is that unbalanced despite having 50 characters. Like, yes, I'm glad that it has 50 unique characters, but it's unbalanced. There's 4 X-Men characters, and that's the peak. We only get 3 Devil May Cry, like 2 for the Resident Evil. For the Fantastic Four, we get Doctor Doom, but we don't get any Fantastic Four members, which I find silly. But hey, at least we get 4 X-Men characters before they cut from Infinite, but we don't talk about Infinite. Oh, and it was just 0. Oh, there was no Mega Man. But hey, at least there was Tron. Bravo! Bravo! Like, yes, I'm glad. 50 characters. They're all unique. Even She-Hulk has variety of moveset compared to Hulk. But I'm talking about the franchise representation here. And now, the one I wanted to make the video for, so I saved it for last. I wanted to talk about Jump Force. The marketing is horrible. Yes, we all been for that. But I want to talk about the franchise representation. So Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and One Piece have 6 characters each. Okay, I guess that makes sense there since they're on the cover art and you could pick a clan and of those 3. But then there's Hunter x Hunter and Bleach, which has 4 each at the moment. There's rumors about getting another Hunter x Hunter and Bleach character, but at this moment, no. Oh, they're not as announced. So yeah. Meanwhile, everyone else gets less than that. Like Yu Yu Hakusho only has 2 right now. But people want high. So if high gets added, that would get to 3. And then everyone else would be less than that. We get Saint Seiya gets 2. We might get another because the voice actress is confirmed to have a character, but might not even be her. And then there's JoJo, and that's very popular, the most popular anime at this moment. And the manga has been going on since the 80s. And that's only getting Jotaro and Dio. It's not gonna get any more reps. What happens? It has a big legacy. It always gets 2? Where's the character balance? I'm sorry to say that J-Stars Victory Versus had a better balance. The game that came before this one. J-Stars represented the 40th anniversary of Shonen Jump, and this Jump Force is for the 45th. So J-Stars had a better franchise representation because the most was One Piece with 4. Everyone else had 3 mostly, and JoJo had 2, but that was fine. They were going by the anime so they just put it in Jonathan and Joseph, and then they called it a day. There was files for Jotaro and Dio, but as they were cut, we don't know if they were cut for a release or if they're gonna be DLC. We don't know. They just have files. Okay, whatever. And then Dragon Ball Z and Naruto had 3 each. Okay, that was fine. And then when there was assists for non-playables, so Hunter x Hunter only had Gon and Killua, and then Hisoka was assist. And it was balanced out in a roster franchise representation. The Jump Force, not so much. It's kind of ridiculous, really. And we shouldn't need DLC for high. I hope not. So yeah, franchise representation. Get on it. Make it balanced. Come on, you gotta agree with this, Rants. So, that was my little rambling. I'll see you guys on the next Ghoulish Rant.